sorry, I had to change a few bits. Yeah. So how do you feel about Billy Joe getting fined that 100 grand then? First of all, are you even happy that he's got this new signing with Eddie Hearn? Two questions there.
It's opened up fights, hasn't it? It's opened up the big fights that we want to see. You know, the Callum Smiths, Golovkin, Canelo, all them guys. You know, I don't really know what Frank Warren had, you know, in terms of because he put him in that football stadium, didn't he? Stevenage, against some guy I never heard of.
I'm not saying a guy I never heard of. He looks really good against him. He looks spectacular, but that's what good matchmaking is. Billy done exceptionally well with Warren. Obviously, he wanted to move on to bigger and better things, but he done exceptionally well. He's a two-time world champion. He's got a lot of money in the bank.
He could have made more money though.
They made him a household name, possibly. But you know what? I heard they were paying him decent money down there. Obviously, he's going to get a lot more now. But I mean, listen, this is life, innit? Sometimes you got to have a bit of backbone. You got to have a bit of loyalty to people that help you and bring you forward. But then at some point that's going to stop, and you're going to have to say to yourself, well, I'm going to have to look out for me and my family and look out for my career. And this is the move he's made, so, you know.
You know what it is though? You know people like Dave Allen, yeah? He used to train with his trainer, and the trainer won't all that. So Dave Allen used to say, I've got too much loyalty to leave my trainer and go and find a better trainer. I've got too much loyalty. But you know, if that trainer was like a nice guy, he'd say to him, right, I haven't really produced any top boxers, so go and find yourself a good trainer, because I want you to progress. I want you to do well. Do you know what I mean? So that's the way trainers should be. If they know they're not really doing it and they care about the boxer, they should send them off to a better trainer.
That makes sense. But in this game, you got managers and trainers that would never say that. You know, they wouldn't let their fighters go, you know, off and enjoy greater pastures somewhere else.
So what do you
Billy
think?
Joe Saunders, man, I do like the guy, you know.
Why do you think they
hopefully that'll
charged
be a
him
good
that
move.
100 grand?
Why did they though? There was a reason why. Do you know the reason?
No, you tell me.
It's not really about think, you know. There's definitely a reason why. I think it was because he took a photo of a transsexual, you know, in a shopping centre, and he posted it on Twitter. You know, the caption "confused." You know, and obviously, like, people get offended nowadays, don't they? People are easily offended nowadays, aren't they? That's too much though, 100 grand for that. I seen that photo of that transsexual and it was confusing. So, you know what I mean? What happened to free speech?
Free speech?
Free speech, man. But now that's turned into like hate speech, isn't it?
Talking about you last time you criticized Joshua for trying to stay too humble.
Did I?
Yeah, you said all this too humble stuff.
Oh, you mean the media trained?
Yeah, media trained.
Media friendly. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not into that.
You see that last week he changed quite a little bit though. Didn't you think? Have you watched it when he was talking about the lucky punch and?
Oh, the punch sent from the gods.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lennox is a clown.
Yeah, all of that. That's not media trained.
I like that though. Yeah, but you know that Anna Wallace, she's a bit snidey, you know. She brought it out of him. She mentioned a name that would infuriate him, Lennox Lewis, you know, so she can get some juice. She's snidey, you know. She's a snidey woman, that fucking Anna Wallace. You know, banning me from the press conference. White Rivas.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew, because she like looked up and thought, yeah, let me say Lennox Lewis. Let me get me angry, take him out of his media-friendly role.
That is too funny, bro. Mary says she knows what she
It's funny because there's one time he switched. I think it was when Dylan White fought Derek. I remember when he said when Derek I think remember when Dylan, your bro, just walked away from him and he wasn't happy and he goes, yeah, these heavyweights. He showed a little bit of himself back around that time as well, didn't he? Remember when he said, I'm going to try and whoop up all these heavyweights now, but I'm trying to put a lid on it.
You can only be fake for so long. Do you know what I mean?
Would you call it fake though?
Yeah, it's an act, innit? You got to stay in that media friendly zone. You know, if you want to get these sponsorship deals with Lynx and Under Armour and all that. So you can't really say he's like. You can't really criticize him, you know what I mean? Because he's getting them sponsors. Obviously, I tried to get my videos sponsored by Echo Falls, but they weren't having any of it. You know, because there's too much rape talk and fucking.
Yeah, let's go out of the car now.
Let's fuck it off, innit? Are we done now, yeah?
No, I'll just keep on rolling. Oh, jeez, I just dropped my phone. Ooh. Oh. How long did it take you to get down here? How long did it take you to get here, Danny?
4 hours, you know, but like I say, I need to be here all the time, you know, to like get involved, you know, people like you know, media guys, you know, keep it rolling. Because when I do videos on my own, I have to come up with it all myself, you know what I mean? So
yeah, we're gonna have to write a rap.
You know, when you're on your own,
yeah,
it's hard to keep it going, isn't it? It's like you're talking to yourself then, you know them ones.
Yeah.
Yes, right, you're alright.
Yes,
yeah?
yes.
Yes, right. What's happening?
How you doing?
UncleTboxing, you
What's
know.
happening?
You're good.
Big D.
You're good, yeah.
Whoa, what's happening, brother?
I see your videos, man. You're a funny guy.
You're right.
Yeah,
Squad
wicked,
me,
man.
man.
Respect,
You're right.
man.
How you
Respect,
doing?
man. Yeah.
The last time I saw you was in Don Charles's office, trying to do that stage to talk about fighting Coogan and that.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, you're right. How you doing?
Wicked, man. Wicked. Yeah. You fighting Coogan?
Which one of you gonna fight Coogan?
Coogan,
though?
listen.
Be safe, man. Be safe.
I see. Listen, be safe. That's what he said to you,
Trying
innit?
to intimidate me, innit? Indirectly, though, indirectly.
Indirectly, but
You
saying
can't
be
just
safe.
You can't just come up to me like you do with Prince Patel and start putting it on me. Like
Yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean? So he's got to go around the gardens, hasn't he?
Yeah. All of that. I want to cave your head in.
Yeah, be safe.
I see Coogan the other day as he goes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he don't want it, man.
He doesn't want it.
He don't want it, man. You can just tell. He don't want it me. You know what? You know what? He said to me he's gonna break my jaw.
Really? Well, was it like a joke or something?
What?
Was it a joke?
He put a video out, bruv. I called him out, yeah? I put a video. He goes, I'm gonna break your jaw, you Pat Butcher or something like that, all this shit. I was alright then, let's get it on. Let's have it. Come on then, let's do it. I even went to see him in a press conference, James Eagle's press conference. He was shaking, he was like that. He was shaking. He was shook. So he didn't think I was gonna turn up. You know what I mean? I ran up on him, but I see it, man. Coogan don't want it, so.
So I've always thought you guys are like 1 minute think you guys are alright, the next minute you say nah.
It's one of them things, innit? Like, you know, Umar.
Yeah.
He asked Coogan if he could interview me.
Yeah.
He said no, you know, like, he's trying to stop my channel from getting up there. You know, he's trying to stop me from getting that exposure, innit? So, I had to put it on him, man.
Did you put it on him? What did you say to
I
him?
had to slander him in a few videos.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's only verbal, innit?
Yeah.
Exactly. I see this video though. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
This guy's a funny guy, man. So, you know what I mean? He just doesn't hold back.
He kills us.
That's what you got to be. You know what? That's what the WD podcast is like as well.
Yeah.
We ask questions that people are scared to ask. You could say that.
All right. What are you famous for?
What you're asking me? You don't even know.
I don't know.
Is it because the camera's here or because
That's
you
why,
recognise
because
his
the
face?
camera's
Oh right.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So what are you famous for?
I'm not famous. I'm just an average guy.
You got a blue tick, yeah?
I've got a blue tick.
You got blue
Blue
tick?
don't mean nothing,
Did
bro.
you
No.
buy that?
No. To be honest with you, right, listen, I'm a triple threat. I didn't have to buy no blue tick. I got it from like Story Channels. I was done 50 episodes of Story Channels, but that don't mean nothing, bro. Blue tick don't make your dick bigger.
Yeah. Some people spend their lives trying to chase those kind of things, though. You know,
Bruv, listen,
blue
that don't mean nothing
Some
to me.
people buy followers and buy likes and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know, desperate. Because they feel like the blue tick like defines them and makes them.
No. Listen, man. The blue tick don't mean nothing at the end of the day. It's what you are as a person. Yeah. I don't judge people on a blue tick or whatever. I say how they are as a person. If they're funny, they're not funny. If they're interesting or they're not. That's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean? Two people, you know, in the social media world, a blue tick is supposed to be like yours, the Don Dada. Don't mean shit, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
But what are
That's
you
what
doing?
Horror David said on your channel, didn't it? Didn't he say like?
Just
I
get
think,
closer.
I think Dean was saying to him, "Don't you want the titles?" And the horror was saying, "I want the money because you can't go to Asda with a title belt and say I'm having this food for nothing because I've got this belt." So sometimes you have to look at what's like really, you know, important.
Listen,
and belts, what they just gather dust, don't they?
Belts, blue ticks, all of that, right? Yeah, don't pay the bills. There's people out there with blue ticks can't pay their rent. It's a fact. That's what it is like, bro.
And if you can't pay the rent, you definitely can't do well sexually, though.
Well, exactly. Where you gonna take? Where you gonna take the girl? Where you gonna take the bird if you got nowhere to? You got no yard. We can do shag in the park.
Yeah, it's true, you know, because like most women, I used to be on a dating app, you know, years ago, and I said to this woman, do you want to go to McDonald's? And she was like screwing her face up, like, I'm not going to McDonald's. I want something better than that. Do you know what I mean? So they don't want it, do they? They want a Nando's at least.
Got at least come with a Nando's.
Nando's is a minimum.
That's the best.
Well,
of it,
this
man.
was at
And-
like 12
and
o'clock at night. So
Nando's is even
wasn't open.
is even frowned upon now. You can't suggest Nando's. You have to drop it nicely, like, oh, are you hungry? Oh, there's Nando's over there. Let's just go there quickly.
Yeah.
You can't just
That's
say
'cause it was 12
arrange
at- it's
it
'cause it was
like on the
12 at
phone.
night.
yeah.
But you know what? I'll be
No,
honest
it
with you.
was
open.
I'll be honest with you. I don't think, and let's not being sexist. I don't think you should give them more than Nando's on the first date. 'Cause you don't know what they're like. You
Yeah,
don't
but
know
the
what
thing
they're
is,
like.
like-
It's where you don't want to waste their money. Do you know what it is? The more money you spend,
Yeah.
the more of a fool you come across.
Do you know what it is, yeah? You know that program, First Dates?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched it?
Yeah, yeah.
I was watching that the other day, yeah, and there'd be a man and a woman sat at a table in a restaurant, and you know at the end when the bill comes, the man would say, I'll pay for this, and the woman would say, yeah, all right then, no problem. And then after that, yeah, when they asked if they want to see each other again, the woman says, no, I don't want to see him again. So she knew that he wasn't going to benefit from her in the future.
Yeah.
So why let him pay for your food? Do you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
knew he wasn't going to get anything out of you in the
Yeah, yeah,
future,
yeah.
so you should have paid for your own food.
This is the thing, right? This is the thing, and I think it should be like this, right? Yeah? If the woman has no intention of seeing that man again, she should say, do you know what? I'll go halves.
Yeah, that's
I'll
it.
go halves. I'll go halves. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of women will take it, and they got no intention of bringing that guy back. That's bad. And think about it, you know what it is? I think a lot of women out there for a free meal, a free Nando's, a free whatever, some freeness, free drinks.
Some men are dumb enough to, like, say dumb enough, bro.
Think about it, you know what it is?
You gotta try your
Listen,
luck though. It depends.
Listen,
gotta try.
It depends on the
It's a
quality
gamble
of the thing
sometimes,
as well.
sometimes
Listen, if I
gamble,
was a
innit?
female,
Yeah.
I would be on Tinder every day getting free meals. Every day. Getting free meals.
But then you have to sit with the guy and listen to his bullshit.
Yeah, but some of them, oh listen, there's an app now, right, yeah? That they go on there and they pay them £200 just to have dinner.
Well,
Don't
they're
matter how ugly they are.
Well,
They're probably the uglier the better.
Yeah, but they're escorts, aren't they?
No,
Is that
it's
what you
not
mean?
Yeah, but they probably will turn over for the if the amount is right. But apparently, there's a thing right here, I heard about it, that there's a bid to just have a date, They can just take the money and fuck off. Seriously, it's a thing, it's actually a thing.
What, where men are bidding to go on a date with a woman?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
apparently there's
Eat
this,
in a
you know,
restaurant.
this rich, there's a lot of these busy rich people. They're just busy, and they just like they just need a companion
company.
to eat with
Just
in
to
a
eat
nice
with, just to eat with, or
restaurant.
go to the theatre with.
Yeah, but it's got to be more than just eating.
No, I swear to
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I swear, you mean like when they take them to events to make it look like they got a nice
Yeah,
wife? Yeah, that's
yeah.
alright. That's just,
Or some people just like to go out in nice restaurants, but you just don't want to go do that on your own.
No, seriously, then what we gotta do is eat the meal
Yeah.
and just take the money. The money goes straight to the account straight away. Seriously, it's a thing.
I'd want more than just to sit down. I'm paying like 200 quid. I want a fucking-
Minimum blowjob.
Yeah.
Minimum. That's the bare minimum.
What was your situation say now? You got a missus, you doing well sexually?
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, right? Yeah, I do alright sexually, but I like dirty girls. I like them. They're crazy. Think about it. With them, right? Yeah, I don't want wife material. The wife material is boring, and I don't like boring girls, man. And they moan too much. I like girls that don't give you no grief, but they're mad. They're crazy.
So you like mad girls?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what type of girls. So they're crazy as well. But the craziest ones are the best shags. And the thing about it, the crazy ones, you can't let them know where you live though. You got to shag them in the hotel, bro. Because if you let them know where you live, they scratch up your car.
Yeah.
They stab your tyres. They knock on your house 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but
Who are
they're
you
crazy.
with?
Yeah, but I'm saying if they're crazy, they might say that you've raped them, and that's like a serious thing.
There's
innit?
that as well.
And your name's kind of out there. So
Yeah.
if you get tarred with that brush, like Ronaldo,
Yeah.
he's getting tarred with that brush, innit? Even if he's not guilty, he's still like tarred with that rape brush.
Yeah,
you
even if
know?
they, exactly.
So you
It's
have
an
to watch out
allegation.
with these fucking women that you
That's
mess
you got to be very careful. That's the thing, right? You got to be very careful. Be very careful. Do you know what I mean? Like you.
I know a guy who fucked a woman, and she gave him a condom, and she like put holes in it. So he got her pregnant, you know, like not knowing.
You serious?
So then he had to
That
pay
shit
child
happens.
support for like 18 years, just some fucking slag that he wanted to bang for 10 minutes.
And the thing about it, you know what it is? A lot of women, right? They think like, yeah, because I'm heavy D, they think I'm rich, innit? So they think, all right, okay, I can get with this guy and this guy, and then they think I'm rich. I'm not going to tell them what my financial affairs are. Do you know what I mean? But in their mind, he's on TV, so he must be rich, right? Yeah. So now I'm a target now. I'm a target for all these mad girls. So what's the mad ones that I attract?
Well, you like them though.
I like them because they're sexually good. They're exciting. You don't, and also you don't know what they're going to do next.
What do you mean excited? What do you like? What
The exciting. The whole thing excitement is right. Yeah. They're not. You can't. They're not. You don't know what they're going to do next.
Well, so what would you say is like you enjoy a woman to do to you, like on a freakish sort of level?
Freakish.
Yeah. Because you say you like madness, innit? So.
Spontaneity.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So like if she like tries to put her finger up your
No,
like,
don't put my finger up my butt.
well, she's being spontaneous.
That's
innit?
too spontaneous. Fuck that,
in
mate. Fuck off.
the heat of the
Hey, going there.
in the heat of the
Hey, going
moment.
there. By the way,
It's not gay, is it?
fair
It's a woman's
play
thing.
to any woman that wants to go in there. Fucking hell, I deserve that. Who want to go there? But I'm saying,
That's where the G spot is, though, isn't it? So you may as well try it.
what's that?
Have you
That's
tried
where
it
the
though?
G-spot is, isn't it?
That's what I heard.
Has it been done to you though?
Not to me.
No? Well, you just heard this, that's where the
I've heard
G
it, man.
spot.
I've heard it. I read it on the internet.
The way you're smirking is as if like
But it's supposed to be between your ball bag
yeah.
and your chocolate starfish. It's supposed to be between there, apparently. Can't be inside your bum. How do you know?
Did I say I know? I don't know anything. That's what I'm asking.
I read it on Google.
Google, yeah. Exactly.
Google.
It was in one of those is it American Pie? You know,
What's
there's-
up? What happened there?
it's one of them got, I think it was called the Stifler or something like that, and he let the girl like touch him around there, and he must have enjoyed it.
Yeah, if it's a
So-
girl, it's a girl. innit?
Listen, any girl that wants to go in there,
Yeah.
fair play to them. You know what I mean? Because I mean, like, you know, I don't do no sack back on the wax and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But you haven't even told me how freaky you are, like, because you trying to come out like, yeah, you're a
Yeah,
freak,
but
but
think, you know, this
you're-
is a family show, bro.
okay,
It's a
okay.
family show. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
I like to throw them around. I like to throw women around.
The family show went out the window when we
Not throw them
started.
out the window or nothing like that. Just
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just like, you know what I mean?
They
a
like
bedroom
that though.
bully.
I used to be on this dating app a few years ago, yeah, and I got talking to this woman, and she was telling me like what she wanted me to do to her sexually, and she said like, come round, knock on the door. When she opens the door, like grab her by the throat like that, yeah, and she actually told me to smash her head into a wall. This is a true story, you know.
Really?
And she said, smash up my head into a wall and then throw me on the bed and start fucking me. So some women like that rough, hardcore sex. And I said that on the radio, and I got kicked off the radio. So I used to do a radio show, innit? Which is true, some women like it like hardcore like that.
Talk
You know,
about
if you're a little bitch
yeah.
and you're too soft and you're saying to the woman, is it okay if I suck your breast? They won't like that at all, man. You have to just give it up.
You've got a thing about black women though, haven't you?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you always finish them. You like,
Oh, disrespectful.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
mean
but-
Terence Crawford's wife?
well, not just that. You
No,
always
shout out to
attack.
Terence Crawford, you know, for staying with that fat woman. Because, like, what's he gonna do? You know, if you're a nobody and you're with a woman, and then you become a somebody, and she stuck with you when you was a nobody, are you gonna get rid of her and run off with some bimbo?
Nah.
You know who's with you for money.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's tempting because the
I said-
bimbo is probably gonna look nicer in it, but it's not real, is it? It's just a fuck. And
Yeah.
once you fucked them, what are you gonna do then?
And also, once you do lose your fame and your money, therefore they're off.
Yeah.
They're off to the next man who's just come up.
Yeah,
You know what I
man.
mean? Yeah, man.
Have you ever fucked a black girl before?
No, never.
Really?
Never.
You
Never.
should try it though.
Never, never.
And they got black women up in Yorkshire.
Yeah, I'm from Nottingham, but no. Yeah, there's the black women all over, but I don't know.
You don't find them attractive? I'm not. I've got.
You have to show me a black woman and say, is she attractive? And I either say yes or no. I can't really generalise because they're all
So,
different, aren't they?
Yeah, but
Which black women are you talking about, like in the public eye? Say one of them and I'll say whether I find her attractive or not. Beyonce. Yeah, she's obviously nice, isn't it? But she black.
So think
Which
about it,
black
yeah?
women, which famous black women are they? Oprah Winfrey. No, I don't find her attractive at all. Whoopi Goldberg. No, I don't find her attractive either.
I went out this
Who
one,
else is this?
I went out this one black woman, right, yeah? She gave me a watch, right, yeah? Gave me a watch for my birthday.
Yeah.
We broke up 2 weeks later, she wanted that watch back. That's why I haven't been out with a black girl since. and she gave me pure grief. She said that I crashed her car, I didn't even touch her car. So I went out to the shops, said, come on, you crashed my car, you owe me 250 quid. Pure grief. In that 2 weeks, I went out of her, 2.5 weeks, pure grief. She's always trying to rinse money out of me.
So,
like, you done this, you done that, I want my watch back, and this, the other.
So
I'm not saying all black women are like that, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying like
you're
you
quite
know,
similar to O'Hara then, because
Huh?
both of you.
You know
both-
O'Hara Davis when
Yeah.
he was with that Turkish asylum seeker. A load of black women like were jumping on her, you know, and him, like slagging him off, you know, because he's with that white Turkish asylum seeker. So you know they're all like bombarding her with like messages. You know what's all that about? So have they got bad attitudes or what? Is that off-putting or what? I like a quiet life, man. I don't like drama. You know, I talk shit in my videos, but in real life, I don't like the drama, man.
Another thing as well, man, a lot of people, they put their things public on social media for everyone to shoot them down.
Yeah, you know that true Geordie? You
No,
know him?
no,
You don't
no.
know him? You know him,
I've
innit?
heard of him. I don't know him personally, no.
Some
I met him a couple times. I don't
woman
know.
just like leaked a screenshot of their chat, you know, on Instagram, and him saying that he wants her to shit on him and stuff like that. You know these leaked fucking messages.
Yeah, I saw it. I see that. That's madness.
Yeah.
That's
Watch
madness.
out.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
it's-
seriously, that's a madness.
You watched Love Island though, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched a little bit.
There was I think forgetting there was a black woman there.
Yeah, she looked quite nice.
Yeah.
She looked alright.
You know what I do? Like, yeah. I like. Also, I don't like all. I don't. It's just I had a bad experience with a black girl. My mum's
Well,
black.
just
So I
what?
shouldn't even say this. My mum's black. You know what I mean? I'm mixed race, but I just had a bad experience with my first black girlfriend.
And that's it. That just put you off.
It put me off, man. 'Cause it was just pure grief. And I was like, you know what, man? And I know my mates. It's the truth, right? Yeah, all my mates, they had black girlfriends. Now they got white girlfriends, and there's a pattern there. And
So
I
as-
think the pattern is that white girls are less grief.
As all white girls treat you, as none of them have given you grief before.
Not give me my watch back. I've never had that before. I've never had it. Give me my watch back. Yeah, it's just pure shouting in the street. Yeah. I'm like, oh, fuck off. I ain't had that level of grief before. No, I ain't had that level of grief.
What have you had? Who are you with?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm with no one.
You're single, are you? What are
Yeah.
you on dating apps? Tinder?
I don't know if I'm on that.
Swiping away? Desperate time? Who are you with?
I'm
You're a
with
little
that.
celebrity
See, that's
now,
it.
innit?
You like to ask the questions, now they put it on you.
Hey, listen.
See that? See? You ask the questions, you know what I'm trying to say?
What are you saying about black women?
I've got people watching this that you know.
Well, you're
I
side
put-
chicks,
I
side chicks.
I put myself in trouble.
Side chicks.
There's no point putting myself in trouble.
He's got side chicks here.
Side
Watch
chicks.
it. Hey, listen, I thought I was your number one. What? I'm not your number one.
Oh god. Well, then let me just cut this off, man, before we dry out the audience. Anything else to say?
No.
Well, what do you think? Any yards in the weekend?
Anthony Yards. I think he's going to knock him out. He has to knock him out. He's got no choice.
Yeah.
He's got to knock him out. Do you know what? The bookies won't even give the knockout as a possible bet because they know that's the only way. He ain't going to win on points there. It's impossible. Only way he's got to knock him out.
What about the following week?
I think he can do it because he's on the rise and Kovaleev's on the decline. So if he's got a chance, he ain't going to get a better chance than this.
What about the following week?
Lomachenko's going to knock him out. He's going to knock him out like round 5. It's going to school him.
Lucambo's quite big on the weight though.
Doesn't matter. You're fighting probably one of the greatest boxers in the last 10 years. So
I remember when Canelo was boxing Rocky Fielding, and Rocky Fielding was up there. You know, you see Canelo battering. So you talk about size, and that don't really matter.
do you know what? Right? Yeah, this is how I feel.
Joshua Ruiz, he was like taller.
What do you reckon about the rematch?
I don't think he can improve that much in 6 months. You can't learn how to box like Tyson Fury, can he?
No, you can't.
What's he gonna do? He can't get any more.
He
muscles,
could win
can't.
if he fights like Vladimir Klitschko.
Like a robot.
Yeah.
Like if he pushes that jab out and
'Cause
hides behind
obviously-
He can't jab though. That's the thing. Like he's calling Lennox Lewis a clown. Lennox Lewis was a good jabber, you know. You know when he boxed Mike Tyson, like threw the jab out. See him pumping out that jab.
Do you know what the thing about it is?
He knows how to jab, man. But Joshua doesn't.
Lennox Lewis, he offered these services to help him, and any help is better than no help. So maybe he's getting a bit arrogant.
No less to having to cause frictions between him and his trainer, Robert Kraken.
Yeah, but you know what? If you're the fighter, who's more important, the fighter or the trainer? The trainer. No disrespect to trainers, but trainers are 2 a penny. It's the fighters. There's only one Anthony Joshua. There's loads and loads and loads of other trainers.
And
The
Josh
trainers are replaceable. You can't replace
he's
the
too
fighter.
loyal to Robert Cracker. And plus, remember when he was in trouble with the law before he turned over, and Robert Cracker was quite influential in making sure he stayed to fight the
But you don't stay with
Olympics.
someone for sentimental value.
Yeah, but that's what we were talking about in the car. Like some trainers, like Dave Allen, you know, he had a little trainer who wasn't all that, and Dave Allen said he wouldn't leave the trainer, you know, because of loyalty. But if that trainer gave a fuck about the boxer, he'd say, go and find a better trainer.
Thank you.
Because I haven't produced anybody.
Thank you.
So go and find someone good.
Thank you.
Because I want you to progress.
Do you know what? You're right. If the trainer really want them to say, you know what, I've done what I can here. I've done what I can't do anymore with you here. All right? I've lost. I've let you down. I let myself down. Whatever. And you couldn't take instructions, and I couldn't motivate you for that fight. I'm done. Go and try another. Happens with Klitschko, with Lennox Lewis. They moved on to Manny Stewart. They went to better trainers. Do you know what I'm saying? So Ron McCracken might be good for Andy Joshua to a certain level. Then after a certain level, man, you got to bring in the big guns, man.
What would you say how well he did with Carl Froch, though, you know, training him? Carl Froch lost the Ward, and then he went on and had a great career after that. So that's the same trainer, isn't it, Robert McCracken? So I think Robert's got something about him, hasn't he? I won't just get rid of him straight away.
Yeah, not just after one loss.
Not after one loss.
Well, how about this? Why not bring someone in to help you? Because obviously he's got a problem with defence. With his defence, get a defensive coach like Virgil Hunter. Get him. Listen, some boxers have got like a team of like 10. So in the days, why does it have to be just one trainer? Get another defence, like the football. You got a strike, a trainer for the strikers, a trainer for the defence.
Yeah, they got like sports psychologists as well. They got all kinds of all kind of people. I see the photo after the fight with Ruiz. You know that big entourage that Joshua was with. Aren't any of those like defensive trainers? Surely one of them must have some kind of like training input. Who are they? Who are they?
He said they were lawyers, accountants.
Oh, is that what it is? Why are they in the photo though?
And even in that thing, he said he's even going to try and add some more to the team. And I know Woodhouse was trying to say, well, that looked like a lot as they are. But I don't know.
But you know
Each to
what?
their own, innit?
The thing about it is, Ruiz, he's going to get an extra 20% boost from being a champion.
He only had 5 weeks.
Everywhere he goes.
Oh, it's more than 5 weeks. Cause
Last time?
No, it's more than that.
Was he?
I would say because he had a fight, then he rested for a week, then he went into camp again.
What?
So basically, technically, he had about 15-week camp.
Yeah, but you know what? Can I say something?
And he fought a guy with exactly the same height as Joshua.
What,
so,
as good as Joshua?
Huh?
What, as good as Joshua?
Well, not as good as him, but it was the same height.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's almost like having a sparring partner, like a gym bout in between.
He did well. I like to see. I enjoyed watching that win, you know, for Ruiz, because I like the underdog as well. You know what I mean?
But you know what? The thing about it is, when you know you've beaten someone, because I beat someone right here, they made it a draw, they skanked me right here. Happens. It's alright, man. Ooh. Kiwi! Alright? You alright, darling? Hey!
He's going to try. You're going to try.
What? Trying to get some digits, man. I'm trying to get some digits. I'm trying to get a sex life here, man. I'm trying. A lot of people would say that's sexual harassment, but it's not, man, because she smiled at me first, isn't it? You saw that, innit?
Yeah.
You can't do anything anymore.
You can't do nothing, no. Everyone's going to get offended. Everyone gets offended by everything, man. You can't, you know what? You can't even say hello. You can't even say, all right, darling, can I have your number? Can I link up with you later? Oh, it's so sexual.
No, but even worse than that, like they're stopping little kids in school from saying boy, girl. You know, because they might not identify as being a boy, or they might not identify as being a girl. So they're trying to ban all that shit. You know, from schools. Man, woman.
Why? Why? I don't say. What's the point?
It's fucking stupid, isn't it?
Madness. But you know what? Honestly, what I was going to say to you is, Ruiz, right? Yeah, Ruiz. Listen, he's got so much confidence now, and when you know you've beaten someone already, you know that's a psychological edge. You're always going to have that. Look, I had a boxing match right here, and they said it was a draw because we had a £1,000 side bet, but I beat the guy. And I said, when we do just a rematch, the guy didn't want the rematch. You know why? Because I knew I've beaten him already. It doesn't mean it's like Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. When you know you've beaten someone, do you know what I'm trying to say? It should be. It's easier second time round. It doesn't matter. They can't. You see, it's a psychological thing.
Well, you know you've been beaten by
My
someone.
thing is
right?
about to die in a minute, so if it stops, we'll start again. If you've got something else to say.
So he's basically saying what? Who's going to win?
I'm saying
Ruiz.
if Ruiz.
What about you?
saying.
Don't know.
You think Ruiz?
I don't know. Can't see Joshua improving that much.